Hi you all. I just wanted to create a short video to go over just a couple questions that had come up about the 6 Simple Ways assignment that was introduced last week. I thought it would be easiest to make a short video, and then if you have any additional questions you can email me and we will get it all figured out. So the first thing that I'm going to suggest that you do after watching this video, if you've got time, is to open up the document that's attached here that goes over the instructions and information for this assignment. I know most of you probably should have been able to look over it last week. I've tweaked it just a little bit, so go ahead and open it up again and look over it so that you have a good understanding of this assignment as we move forward. Okay. So in that instruction document, if you read it last week, you will remember that it referred to a textbook called the 6 Simple Ways textbook. An issue that came up, which I didn't realize and I found out, is that the bookstore did not have that textbook on the required book list for this course. So many of you may not have that textbook. If you do not have it, it is okay. Do not go out and buy it or stress over it. I have created a resources folder for this assignment. It's under the Resources tab on the left-hand screen, excuse me, of your Blackboard homepage. You will see a folder for this assignment, and there will be resources in there that you can refer to learn more about anecdotal notes and checklists, which is the 2 assessment tools that we're using for this assignment. So again, if you do not have that textbook, you don't need to worry about going out and getting it. Just please use that resource folder to learn more about those assessment tools that you'll need to use for this assignment. Okay. Also within that resources folder are forms that you can use. There are anecdotal note forms and there are checklists. I think there's 1 or 2 checklists in there that you're more than welcome to use when you do your observations. Or you do not have to use those. If you have other forms that you want to use for this assignment, that's totally fine, just as long as it applies to the age group or age range that you are observing. Okay, so a really quick reminder overview of this assignment is that you are choosing 2 children to observe, or 2 infants actually. One should be from the ages of 0 months to 12 months, and one should be 12 months to 24 months. Okay, so an infant and a toddler. Since you are observing only the child and the child's behaviors and not the teacher, and you're not observing or really paying attention to teaching styles or strategies, you are welcome to use whatever child care site is easiest for you. I know that we've discussed that approved child care site list with the orientation information. And I know that for this assignment, since you're just observing children, we could be a little bit more flexible with where you do that at. Okay, so if you would rather observe at your place of employment, if that would be easiest for you, that's fine. Just let me know. Okay, I would like to know where you will be doing these observations at. So last week you were supposed to go ahead and send me the names of the children and the ages of the children that you are observing. And I know several of you still need to do that. So if you could do that this week, that would be great. Just a reminder that you should change their first name for privacy reasons, and also just give the age and not the birth date. Again, that's for privacy reasons. Okay. So next week, at the end of next week, your anecdotal notes for this assignment is due. So again, look over the instruction document. It will go over details with that, and look in that resource folder for forms and tools that you can use for that. Okay. So basically, I just really wanted to go over the textbook issue and also to urge you to look over the instruction document for this assignment. Look over it in really good detail. Take note of any questions that you have for me. If you're confused in any way, email me right away so that we can get this figured out. And also to remind you that this week and next week, you definitely need to get some of those observations in so that you can get your anecdotal notes completed. And remember that whenever you observe, that's the actual time that you're taking your anecdotal notes, not when you get home and you reflect back on what you observed. Okay, so definitely go to your observations prepared and knowing what you're looking for. In that instruction document, there are a few questions. Sorry, the little boy's eating breakfast. There's a few questions for you to look over that will help you with your reflective paper, and that way you'll know kind of what to look for when you go into your observations. So again, check out the resources folder, that instruction document, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be able to gear my answers and how to help towards your specific questions. So I hope this was helpful. Everybody have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.